Ever wondered what your home's worth? So you open the Zillow app, maybe Redfin, or go to the county assessor's website. Have you noticed that those numbers can be drastically different? Here's an example of a home in Fayette County and how wildly different these numbers can be. Here is what the county website says it's worth. Here is what Zillow says it's worth. And here is what Redfin says it's worth. And don't even get me started on Zillow adjusting the value after a home's listed. I'll show you an example of that towards the end. Are any of these numbers actually what your home's worth? Just as a side note, what the county says your home's worth, they call the assessed value, is different from the market value, what someone's willing to pay. These numbers from Zillow or Redfin, I've seen them be high, but I've also seen them be low. When I'm pricing a home, I try to get you the most money possible, but also accounting for the fact that it needs to appraise and we want it to sell. Usually my seller's goals and timeline dictate a lot of that. I put a lot of effort into pricing homes, looking at comparable properties, as well as active properties, looking at active showings that are happening in that price range as well. When I started talking to this seller, you can see here what Zillow said this property was worth. And that number was $373,000. We listed the property at $419,000 and 2 days later had that house under contract and it sold for $419,000. And do you see how Zillow jumped the value up to what I had it listed for? So if you would have gone by the Zillow estimate, you would have been shorting yourself this much money. Curious what your home's really worth in today's market? Don't guess. Let's get you a real, accurate value. Get in contact with me today.